Hello, Kenya. How are you? How was your weekend?
Hello, fine.
Hello, great, excellent. Okay, so, how was your weekend? What did you do?
I visit my parents. I went visit my parents.
Oh, okay, that sounds really good. And how are they?
Yeah, they are good.
They're good. Okay, that's really, really good. Okay, so, what about today? Who was today? What did you do?
My day today it's hard.
It was hard. Why?
I a lot of people today.
Oh, you had a lot of people to attend. That sounds terrible. That was really awful.
Yeah. Um, teacher, I take to 15 minutes more today and yesterday. Um, no, the tomorrow take 15 minutes
Minutes
more.
more.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, don't worry. That's good. Okay, so today we take a more 15 minutes, and tomorrow take the other 15 minutes. Okay, okay, don't worry. Thanks for advising me. Okay, so we are going to continue the book. The last class we made some sentences with some adverbs and adjectives. Do you remember it? We
um,
made sentences with some adverbs and adjectives. We use the adverbs totally laid back, pretty generous. Do you remember it? That was the last activity.
yeah.
Okay, so we are going to continue with the listening and the speaking. Okay, so give me a second. I'm going to share the screen. Okay, so oh no, I need to share all the screen. Give me a second because I need to share the audio. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the activity by today. We have listening and speaking. People I admire most. Okay, we are going to listen. Okay, we have three persons with two people, John, Marina, and Hiroki. Okay, we are going to listen. Who do these people admire and write the people in short? For example, John. Who do admire John? Maybe her sister, maybe her brother, maybe sorry, his sister, his brother, maybe his mom. Why? The reason? What he has in common? What does he have in common? Maybe because they have the same profession, maybe. And how are you different? Well, this case maybe because they are different, but because it's the age or the place where they live, etc. So the idea is to listen and answer the questions. Do you have any questions about activity?
No.
Okay, so
Page 5. 3. Listening and speaking.
can you listen to the audio?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
People I admire most. A and B. Listen. Who do these people admire? John.
Who do I admire? Um, I guess I'd say my best friend. Yeah, my best friend Max. I guess I admire him because he has a lot of problems, but he's always smiling, you know? He has a great sense of humor. And we have a lot in common. Like, we're both pretty outgoing. I mean, we like going to parties and things. but we're different in other ways. Like, he doesn't get stressed easily. He's like totally laid back. Me, I'm always stressed. I'm not relaxed at all.
Marina,
Ooh, good question. Um, my sister. She's really generous. I mean, she's always helping people. Like, she volunteers at a hospital on weekends and everything. We're very similar in some ways. Like, we're both into sports, and we're extremely competitive. Yeah, we both try really hard to win. But I guess she's pretty disorganized. You know, she doesn't always plan things well. And well, I am pretty organized.
Hiroyuki,
Someone I admire? My art teacher. He's an extremely talented artist. I mean, his work is totally awesome, but he's very generous with his time. I guess we don't have a lot in common. We both take art pretty seriously. I mean, we both work incredibly hard to get our paintings just right. But I think our personalities are completely different. Like, sometimes he gets really impatient, but I'm fairly patient and easygoing.
Okay, easy. Do you want that I play the listening again or it's okay?
Yes, again, please.
It's okay. Again, okay.
page 5. 3. Listening and speaking. People I admire most. A and B. Listen. Who do these people admire? John,
Who do I admire? I guess I'd say my best friend. Yeah, my best friend Max. I guess I admire him because he has a lot of problems, but he's always smiling, you know? He has a great sense of humor. And, we have a lot in common. Like, we're both pretty outgoing. I mean, we like going to parties and things. But we're different in other ways. Like, he doesn't get stressed easily. He's like totally laid back. Me, I'm always stressed. I'm not relaxed at all.
Marina,
Ooh, good question. My sister. She's really generous. I mean, she's always helping people. Like, she volunteers at a hospital on weekends and everything. We're very similar in some ways. Like, we're both into sports, and we're extremely competitive. Yeah, we both try really hard to win. But I guess she's pretty disorganized. You know, she doesn't always plan things well. And well, I am pretty organized.
Hiroyuki,
Someone I admire? My art teacher. He's an extremely talented artist. I mean, his work is totally awesome, but he's very generous with his time. I guess we don't have a lot in common. We both take art pretty seriously. I mean, we both work incredibly hard to get our paintings just right. But I think our personalities are completely different. Like, sometimes he gets really impatient, but I'm fairly patient and easygoing.
Okay, so it was easy questions.
No.
Okay, so who does John admire?
Your his best friend.
His best friend. Why?
He have always a smile, but we he have a lot of problems.
Okay, both smile when have a lot of problems. Okay, and how are no how is just how are they different?
Max it's very relaxed. John is very stressed.
Okay, yes. Now, John admire his best friend Max. Why? Because, oh, no, this, okay, well, no, show all, but I don't want to show all. Okay. I get it. He, yes, because he is always smiling. No, yes, because he has a good sense of humor. Yes, he
Yeah.
has a good sense of humor. So we're both very outgoing. And yes, because he doesn't get stressed easily. Okay, so who does Marina admire?
She admire your sister. Your sister is very generous. She helping to the people. Um, the Marina and your sister I have in common the I like the sports and they are different and the Marina is very organized and your sister is very disorganized.
Okay, because she's pretty organized and her sister is disorganized. And yes, no, admire her her sister. In this case, this is her older sister. And yes, um, she admire her because he is generous. She's always helping people, and both well, they have in common because both are into sports and extremely competitive, and she's pretty disorganized. Okay, and what about Hiroki? Who does Hiroki admire?
As his teacher art teacher. It's very awesome and generous, and they have in common it's a passion in his work. They are different, and in your personality.
Your personality. Okay, yes, because he is an extremely talented artist. He's very generous with his time. We would take art pretty seriously, it is true. And and well, this case, they work incredibly hard. He gets really impatient. Easy questions about it?
No.
Okay. So now we have a conversation. Lesson C. He's always wasting time. Describing individual habits. Okay, which two habits do you think are most annoying in a coworker or classmate? To the class. Okay, we have here, for example, someone who smiles all the time, someone who disturbs people, someone who criticizes others, someone who wastes time, stands around and talk about the people behind their backs. Okay, so which of these habits, not only two, these habits, do you think are the most annoying in a coworker or classmate?
Mm, Talks about people behind their backs.
Uh-huh.
Criticize other.
Criticize others, okay.
Other. Um, disturbs people.
Okay, yes. That's really, really annoying.
Yeah.
What about wasted time?
Um, maybe.
Maybe not at all. Okay. Well, I'm agree with you. I think that the most annoying habit with someone is someone who talks about people behind their backs. I mean, by me, it's really annoying. Um, Sometimes you say, okay, well, it's okay, but well, you're talking with someone and it's okay once, but when the people continue talking about the others behind their backs, by me, is really, really annoying. Once is okay, twice, well, it's not okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, give me a second. We have here Carlos in class. Uh, okay, by the way, okay, so, well, we have a conversation with Max and Ellie. Okay. Hello, Carlos. How are you?
Hello,
Can
fun.
you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So we are was saying that what habit or which habit do you think are the most annoying in a coworker or a classmate? And we have these options. So what do you think is the habit or habits that are the most annoying?
Annoying.
Yes.
Mm, well, disturbs people, criticizes others, wastes time, and talk about people behind their backs.
Yes, it's true. These are the most annoying habits with someone has.
Yeah.
Yes, with someone has. Yes, it's true. Okay, so now we are going to read the next conversation and answer what's Ellie's new coworker like and who's he different from her last coworker. Okay, so Carlos, can you help me reading the dialogue to Max and Kimia de Ellie, please?
Okay. Hey, how are you getting along with your new coworker? He seems extremely friendly. He's always smiling.
Uh, you mean Jim? Well, yeah. He's a but he never does any work. She's always disturbing people. It uh, drives drives me crazy. You know, he's always standing around and talking.
Well, at least he's pleasant.
Yeah, and he's not always criticizing people like that last guy.
Yeah, he was pretty bad. He was always talking about people behind their backs.
I mean, at least James not like that, but like he's always washing time.
You mean like we're doing right now?
Okay, yes, it's wasting time. Wasting time. Okay, so Kenya, tell me what happens in the conversation. Well, what's Ellie is this new coworker like?
Oh, it's very friendly. he always smiling, but he don't. He doesn't anyone talk
Okay.
to people.
So he's a good person. Do you think so?
Yeah.
Okay. So Carlos, who is he different from her last co-worker?
Well, it's different that Jim it's not criticizing people a lot than last coworker. She said that her last coworker was criticizing a lot the people behind their backs.
Yes, it's true. So he was always criticizing people. He was also talking behind their backs, and he was always wasting time. Okay.
Yeah.
Questions?
Yum, 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 yum. No.
No.
No, any questions? Okay, so well, now we are going to do the next activity. We need to change the underlined parts of these sentences to describe habits. Use always and a continuous verb. For example, I'm pretty disorganized. I lose things. Okay, so I'm always losing things. So you continue with number 2 to number 7. Questions?
No.
Okay.
Ready.
Ready? Okay, so Kenya, what sounds were by number 2? Everyone in my family loves music.
He always singing together.
We. Yes?
Yeah.
So we are always singing together?
Yeah.
We are always singing together. Exactly. Number 3, Carlos.
He's always fixing my computer.
He's always fixing my computer. Exactly. He's always fixing my computer. Number 4, Kenya.
He's coming um, home late and he's bringing work home with him too.
Okay, so yeah, he's always coming home late, and he's always bringing work home with him too. Number 5.
She was always making us laugh. You know, she was always telling jokes.
Yes, she was, because it's in past simple. Exactly. She was always making us laugh, and she was always telling jokes. The next, number 6.
A friend of mine um, are completely his broke, but she's buying herself expensive clothes.
Okay, so a friend of mine is my
Is
friend. My friend is always buying her. Sorry, is always complaining. Yes, and she's always buying herself expensive clothes. Number 7.
He's always canceling plans at the last minute.
Exactly. He's always canceling plans at the last minute. Okay, guys. Questions about vocabulary?
No. Well, workaholic.
yeah.
Workaholic.
Huh.
Workaholic is a person that is always working, that has the, well, it's not like a necessity, it's because eh, es un adicto al trabajo.
Oh, no.
Adicto al trabajo. Okay. Any other questions?
No.
Okay.
It's okay. Okay, well, we continue with the next activity. This is the next activity. We have the strategy plus at least. Okay. You can use the expression at least to point out the positive side of a situation. For example, he's always standing around and talking. Well, at least he's pleasant. So we
Por lo
use
menos.
at least to point out the positive side of a situation. Yes, so now we are going to add at least to each comment. For example, my girlfriend's always running behind, but she calls to say she'll be back. So we need to add at least. And next, we are going to listen and check. Yes?
Okay.
Okay. So when you finish, let me know. I'm going to play the listening and we are going to check.
All right. Okay, we had a situation with Kenya.
Okay, give me a second.
She sent a message. Lights went out.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay, don't worry. Finish the activity, Carlos.
Yeah, I
I can
finished.
continue the class. Are you ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Great, excellent. So, well, now we are going to listen and check.
Page 7. 2. Strategy plus. At least. Add at least to each comment. Listen and check. Do you know anyone like these people? Tell a partner. 1,
My girlfriend's always running behind, but at least she calls to say she'll be late.
2,
My best friend is always borrowing my clothes. At least she returns them in good condition.
3,
One of my classmates talks about himself a lot. At least his stories are always interesting.
4,
My roommate sleeps all the time, but at least she doesn't snore. Thank goodness.
5,
My parents and I see things differently. At least we don't have big fights or anything.
Okay, the activity was really easy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so where we need to write at least in the first sentence.
And the first is after but.
After but.
But
So,
at least she calls. After.
okay,
After.
but at least she calls. Exactly. Number 2.
At least she returns them.
Number 3.
At least his stories are always interesting.
Exactly. Number 4.
But at least she doesn't snore.
Exactly. But at least she doesn't snore. And the last, number 5.
At least we don't have big fights or anything.
Exactly. So, how you can see, we write at least always after a but, because remember, when you write but, you give a other sentence different of the last sentence, right? And we write at least before the next sentence. We have one sentence. This is the second sentence, and we write at least before the second sentence, right?
Right.
All right. Okay, easy. Questions?
No.
No. Okay, so we are going to check it and last activity that you was in class on the meeting.
Okay.
I think the activity or the last activity, it's here, but I don't remember. I remember we checked it. This is unit 1. Okay, no, we didn't check it other activity. I think that we check the clauses, well, how to write a clauses with if, but I think that it was another team. Okay, but I remember you didn't finish this activity. right?
That one.
This activity, yes.
No, I didn't. I wasn't.
You
My connection
wasn't.
was out.
Yes, and this activity, the listening and speaking.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay, we are
didn't.
going to do this activity. In this activity, you need to write a sentence by each expression. Yes, the people that you know. For example, someone that is totally laid back, and why? Yes.
Okay.
Okay, the activity release. Please write activity on your notebook. When you finish, take a screenshot and send it by WhatsApp, please.
Okay.
Okay, Carlos. So, did you finish the activity? Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
A little
Okay,
more.
a little more. Okay, don't worry. We can wait other 5 minutes.
Done it.
Done it. Okay, thanks. Okay, can you read the first sentence, please?
Okay. The first one is my coworker America is totally laid back because she's always going slow for everything, especially in teamwork. It could be stressful.
Okay, it can be stressful. What about number two?
Number two, my friend Jimena is pretty generous. She's helping everybody. He's in everything she can, lending money, giving advices, etc.
Okay, good. Number 3.
My coworker Isaac is very honest. He's always telling you the truth, even if it hurts. He's not worried about your opinion about it.
Okay, yes. Number 4.
My friend Circe is absolutely wonderful. She can stand a lot. She's raising her son alone. She's a superwoman.
Okay, good. Number 5.
Laura is not competitive at all. She only worries for finish the job well.
Okay, number 6.
Mayra is incredibly impassioned. She can't wait in the traffic or for anything.
Okay, that's not really incredible. Number 7.
Itzel is fairly disorganized. She puts her things everywhere.
Okay, yeah. Number 8.
My aunt is completely reliable. She can save your secrets very well.
Okay, great, excellent. Number 9.
My friend Enrique is extremely talented. He's an accountant. He can do several things at the same time.
Okay, good, excellent. And the last, number 10.
My boss Amado is really inconsiderate. We tell him several bad things about some coworkers, and he's like, "Okay, give me a solution." He is not worried about it.
Oh, no, that's not very bad. Very
Ah,
bad.
yes.
Okay, thanks. We are going to finish the class by today and we continue tomorrow.
Okay.
Questions about it today?
No.
No, any questions? Okay, it was really easy. So when we continue tomorrow, thank you for being here on class, Carlos.
Thank you for you.
Bye.
Well, good night. See you
Good
tomorrow.
night. See you tomorrow.